Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. I believe this is going to be the finale. I intend to finish the game in this sitting. You know, best laid plans and all that. We'll see what actually happens, but that's certainly the idea. So, let's get started. We have just wrapped up Virmire, the final of the 4 core story missions. We have no outstanding assignments. It's time to head back to the Citadel, and then head to Ilos to find the conduit.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
About time.
Took them long enough. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, sir.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
That's it?
You think a blockade's going to stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Send me after him.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Virmire. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
What about the conduit?
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
What about the Reapers?
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers. And then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
Then you're all fools.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
You son of a bitch.
Nobody stabs me in the back, Udina. Nobody.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Commander, I've got a message from Captain Anderson.
How'd you know I'm here?
Are you spying on me, Joker?
No, sir. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
Come on, Tali. Come on, Caden. We don't have, we still don't have the AI hacking use achievement.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
We have a mechanic.
Sorry, Commander. The Normandy's locked down. Ambassador Udina gave the order. Sorry, Commander. The Normandy's locked down. Ambassador Udina gave the order.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, we are back on the Citadel again. We actually have 2 final assignments we can do here. Race against time. Sovereign. Meet with Anderson. Captain Anderson is waiting for you in the wards at Flux. He may be able to help you get off the Citadel.
Tally, why do you Quarians wear those suits all the time? Is it a cultural thing?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
Oh, well, I'll try not to sneeze.
I missed my throw. Damn it. Alright, and now we're gonna fast travel to Flux. While that load screen goes, I'm gonna grab another drink. Not too bad of timing, I don't think. Alright. So before we go into the club...
Soldier,
Elias
I've got a
Keeler.
major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
I'm not just a soldier.
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
You're a pencil pusher.
I don't remember seeing you hip-deep in Geth back on Eden Prime.
I'm not on the front lines, but I'm making sure our jobs don't get outsourced to the aliens. I need every edge I can get. Specifically, I need a certain mental stimulant. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
Investigate. The drug.
What is this stimulant exactly?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
Drug dosage.
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
What's wrong with him?
Is your assistant incompetent, or just inexperienced?
Worse, he's an alien sympathizer. My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Forget my assistant.
The negotiation.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
Is your assistant incompetent?
No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't guarantee anything.
I understand, and I'll pay you back for it. And I can even throw in a little extra. Thanks for your help. Like I said, you can find the stimulant over in the medbay.
Alright. Let's read up on this one. Citadel Negotiator's Request. Mr. Keeler, an Alliance negotiator, has asked you to get him a legal but regulated stimulant in order to improve his performance in an important upcoming treaty negotiation. Get the drug. Go to the med clinic in the upper wards and purchase the drug that Keeler needs for his treaty negotiation. Not much to really do here. We can end the assignment right here, though.
Any luck getting what I asked for?
You're an addict.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
Don't be an idiot.
Will overdosing on stimulants and getting arrested help humanity, Keeler?
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
No, you'll go now.
You won't be doing humanity any favors if you overdose during negotiations. Get help now.
You don't understand. Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
Listen to yourself.
That sounds like an addict talking, Keeler. What does it take to convince you?
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
All right. 2 renegade points, journal entry, and experience. There's only one more assignment to do in the whole game. You've convinced Mr. Keeler to seek treatment for his drug addiction. The negotiation will be handled by his assistant. Well, there we go. That wasn't hard. Alright, we got one more. Oh, that's the club. My mistake. I need to leave. I need to head to the med clinic, and the other assignment, much like this one, plays out inside a single conversation. All we really do is choose. We can get Paragon or Renegade points, which are obviously both pretty useless to us now. Charles Saracino. This is the one.
Excuse me. You're the Spectre, right? Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
Explain yourself.
Cram, Your Honor. What's this riot about?
I'm Charles Saracino of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
Investigate. Armistice Day.
You're marking the end of the First Contact War with a protest?
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
Then you've learned nothing.
I thought the lesson of the First Contact War was that there's other life in the galaxy, and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
What happened at the mass relay was a misunderstanding. If you saw a child about to touch a gun, wouldn't you stop them?
I'd pull them away, yes. I wouldn't shoot them dead.
You're marking
and if we don't stand up for ourselves.
You're useless.
Every day I stand up for humanity. Often in the face of bullets. What have you done lately? You really think speeches help?
We all serve in our own way, Commander. I'm not a soldier, but I can tell the public why they should support your efforts.
So you can say I support our troops and get into office because of our sacrifices, huh?
I assure you, I'm only interested in the betterment of humanity, the same as you, Commander.
Election.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
Terra Firma.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
It's a good theory, but these people are making it sound like a racial issue.
I can't deny that some of our supporters have extreme views, but our platform is also supported by economists, sociologists, and medical professionals.
Maybe they're right. Nah, that's no excuse.
But you don't do anything to curtail the racist comments of your members.
Of course not, Commander. Whether I disagree with them or not, they have the right to express their opinion.
The appeasers are right.
Sorry. I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
Shanxi.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
I won't support you.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saracino, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
Paragon +2, journal, experience, and that's the last assignment in the game, I believe. I don't think there are any on Ilos. Citadel, our own worst enemy. Charles Saracino of the Terra Firma Party approached you on the Citadel, seeking support in the next election. You declined. Complete. It's just like that. Okay. Back to Flux. We're done. Well, not done, but back to business after a short little detour. There's Captain Anderson.
I'm glad you came, Jimmy. I heard what happened.
Now I know how you felt.
They pulled me off the mission. Just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
Forget it.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
What happens to you?
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shinra. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
What about my crew?
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
You're right.
What's the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area, patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
I don't like it.
There's got to be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He's not gonna let you waltz into his office and use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
Udina won't let this slide, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Break into his office.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Ready.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Journal. Go to Ilos. Use the Mu relay to go to Ilos and stop Saren before he uses the conduit to unleash a Reaper invasion on the galaxy. Alright, off we go. That was really quick. Alright, let's go to CSAC.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Here we go, once again. Enter the Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Excellent. That made me happy.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
And we're out. Okay, so we can head anywhere we like, except back to the Citadel. That's the one place we can't go, for obvious reasons. Where we need to go is the Pangea Expanse. Ilos. The refuge system. Brand new area. Okay. There's not much here. Zafe. Zafe is a relatively small hydrogen and helium gas giant. There are several tenuous belts of debris in equatorial orbit. Spectral analysis of the material suggests artificial origin, perhaps the remains of stations that once mined Zafe for helium-3. Orbital period, 33.8 Earth years. Radius, 30,488 kilometers. Day length, 12.2 Earth hours. We get one final little set of planets to read about. This is the last system we'll be checking out in this playthrough. There's Ilos. Let's check out Agatoton. Agatoton has a pressure cooker atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its scorching hot surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of gold. Surface gravity is comfortable at 1.0 standard Gs. There are several areas of debris that may be the wreckage of downed Prothean aerostat colonies. Based on the size of the debris fields, a population of over 100,000 was likely. Orbital period 0.4 Earth years. Radius 6,172 kilometers. Day length 53.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 84.30 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 510 Celsius. And Ilos. In the golden age of the Protheans, Ilos was a verdant world, dotted with the spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows this is no longer the case. Ilos has been devastated by means unknown, its entire surface changed to the color of rust. The atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygen. Wildfires, presumably ignited by lightning strikes, can be seen burning on the dark side. This indicates that most, if not all, respirating animal life forms have died off. Surface gravity is a comfortable 1.17 standard Gs. Orbital period 261 Earth days. Radius 8,607 kilometers. Day length 54.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 11.26 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 38 Celsius. Let's land. I guess that's the Mu relay. Ooh, much geth.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Sarin is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker?
I can do it.
Gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
All right. Caden and Tolly, here we go. Gotta get that AI hacking achievement. We only have 3 achievements left in the game. 2 of them are going to happen when we finish the game. Oh, 1 for completing Ilos, 1 for completing the game. The only other one is the AI hacking use, which I intend to unlock during these final stretches. Saren and his geth.
You two, keep moving inside now.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Alright. A Codex Entry. Primary.
Pharaohs
Ilos.
is a habitable, like the ancient human city of Troy. Ilos is a world known only through second-hand sources. References to Ilos have been found at several other Prothean ruins, though direct study of the world is unlikely to occur. Ilos lies in a remote area of the Terminus systems, only accessible by the legendary Mu relay. 4,000 years ago, the Mu relay was knocked out of position by a supernova and lost. Since then, Ilos and its cluster have been inaccessible. Occasionally, a university will organize an expedition to chart a route to Ilos using conventional FTL drive. These never get beyond the planning stages due to the distance and danger. The journey could take years or decades, passing through the hostile Terminus systems and dozens of unexplored systems.
Sure. Alright. Journal. Ilos, find the conduit. Saren and his troops have disappeared into a sealed bunker beneath the surface of Ilos, sealing the doors behind them. Override the security. You need to find a security control room to open the sealed doors leading into the underground archive. The Mako! We still have it. Oh yeah, map. Landing zone. Plaza. Elevator. Courtyard. Elevator. Okay. Let's head for the plaza. Immediately. Geth Trooper. We hacked him. he get? I want to get closer. Tell Tali to hack that armature if she can. Alright. No dice on armature hacking. That's too bad. Pretty awesome. Looks like there's another one behind me somewhere. Maybe. That was pretty wild. Mm-hmm. Seems like almost everyone. A hardened crate. Here we go. Darn. Almost. A Razor 9 and a Raikou 10. There's a Geth Trooper. Tali, hack him. Or don't. Feel like it, why would you? Even more Geth. Got him. Alright, well, we found the trench. A locked crate with easy decryption. It's content. So you know I'm gonna do it. Karpov 10, Prodigy 10, Titan 9. These are all no's, I think. On we go. where we came in. There's one more trooper. Seems Tali just didn't feel like hacking him. I suppose that's okay. Armature control. Hard decryption. Begin manual override, please. Just experience, presumably because I already killed the armatures. Oh, hi. Hack it, hack it, hack it. She'll never hack it, not voluntarily. Okay. Well, that's the trench. That was pretty basic. Oh, equipment. I almost forgot to look. I still keep thinking maybe we'll find some armor that Tali can use eventually. Okay. So now we're coming up on the other end of the plaza. I think should already be pretty much clear. This way to the... yeah, this way continues toward the courtyard. We got a crate with a Razor 10, Sokolov 10, and Krogan Colossus 10. Those are going to be no's from me. Let's go south at the next fork. Hi. There it is. AI hacking specialist. We got the achievement. Use AI hacking 25 times. Oh good, we're gonna get all the Mass Effect we're gonna get all the achievements for Mass Effect 1. Why Tali's in there on her own, I don't know. I don't like it though. I'd better go join up with her. Making our way to the courtyard. Much Geth. Alright. And yet, here we are. A secure crate, the average decryption. Let's go. Brawler 10, Avenger 10, Onyx 10. Medium armor. Those are all going to be no's. More. Got one. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. This is a side passage, so we want to take it first. Average locks, or an average decryption secure crate. Well, don't mind if I do. Kessler 10, Edge 10, Predator 10, Turian armor. Big no there. Alright, so this elevator where the sappers were is our advancement. Long elevator.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
I bet this is the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We'll have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Armature Bay, security room, elevator. Seems like a big fight. Geth Prime. just wasn't that hard at all. Geth Repair Station. Armature Repair Station. Armature hacked. Oh, wow. We can just hack all these for free experience. Okay, here we are. I see it. Anything up this ramp? Better check that out before I set off across the room. But it looks like no. Here is a third armature repair station, and there's a fourth one too. Got that one. Here's another one. More free experience. I mean, I think we're not quite going to hit level 60 at the rate the highest levels have been going. The amount of time they've been taking, however you want to phrase it. It'll be close, but I don't think we're quite going to make it. Alright, here are the ramps. I'm guessing the security room is up from here. A hardened crate. Hard decryption. Oh, by all means. Let's get that. Avenger 10, Volkov 10, Assassin 10, Human Light Armor. Let's wonder. Oh, wow. I never looked at this, did I? Yeah, no, I was gonna say Tali can't wear human armor. Security panel. Anything in this top level? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's hit the security panel.
Come on. Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
It's a warning.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible. The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope.
Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It's too damaged.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. cannot be stopped.
Journal. Ilos, find the conduit. Enter the archives. The security system is disabled. Return to your vehicle and follow Saren into the underground archives. Okay, gladly. Well, guys, we're coming up on the game's final Mako drive. And I understand that the Mako is not in Mass Effect 2 or 3. Get ready to say goodnight, sweet prince. Oh look, we're back in the Plaza. How delightful. I like the music on this world. Behold, it is the game's final Mako section. The archives on Ilos. Here we go.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. We must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just haven't run into it yet.
It's a very long tunnel. Alright. Simple enough.
What are all those things at the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods. The
Oh hey, some gas. Can't even see him yet. Ah, there we go. Rocket troopers. Simple enough. I didn't realize Tali was going to get interrupted. I would have let that conversation play out. Apologies for that. Oh, come on now.
What's happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush!
I don't think Saren's behind this.
Another elevator.
If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it. What do you think this is?
I don't know. I just hope that whatever's down here is friendly. We've got enough enemies at the moment.
Oh my gosh. It's the music from the title screen. Vigil.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute, how come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
What are you?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
What do you want?
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us.
It's lore dump time.
But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
Citadel is a relay.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
Reapers in dark space.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The perfect trap.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
You didn't surrender?
The war was lost. If you had surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life. Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
Why did the Reapers leave?
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
It's pretty harsh. Why do they do this?
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
How can I stop them?
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit's not a weapon. It's a back door under the Citadel.
They didn't find you?
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
So you just hid?
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
It was necessary.
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
What about the Keepers?
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Unless Saren succeeds.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Not this time.
I'll take Sovereign down. Somehow.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit. Follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Investigate. Prothean scientists.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel. but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Keepers.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
That explains the Geth.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
Beacons.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
Quite the risk.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
One more. Sovereign.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
They could just attack.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Alright, let's move.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Journal. Renegade +2. Alright, and some experience as well. Okay, well that's neat. Ilos, find the conduit. The conduit is actually a small mass relay that will let you bypass the Citadel's defenses. Saren and his troops have already gone through. You have to follow them before it's too late. Race against time. Conduit. The conduit is not a weapon, but a backdoor onto the Citadel, which is actually an enormous mass relay. Saren will use the conduit to get onto the Citadel and unlock it, ushering in a Reaper invasion that will destroy all organic life in the galaxy. Alright, back to the Mako. It's exciting, guys.
It's tragic. For all their great achievements, the Protheans lost everything, just like my people. Even their last plan failed.
Not entirely. They've given us a weapon, they've given us a chance. If we can just get there in time.
Off we go. If you're wondering, despite all the dialogue suggesting otherwise, none of this is actually timed. Just in case you were wondering. Oh, where are we now? Trench run. Oh yeah, Big Mako. Aqueduct. Big Mako energy. Big final run energy. Let's go. Alright, something big coming up here. Got rocket troopers. Journal. Save the Citadel. Saren has used the conduit to get onto the Citadel. You have to stop him from transferring control of the Citadel to Sovereign. How we doing? Just rolling through the trench run. Shockingly easy for the last Mako section of the game, I have to say. Practically there, it looks like. Is that the conduit? Must be. Oh yeah, there we go.
There! The conduit! It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay. And these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
Ooh, cutscene time. There's Sovereign. Space Cthulhu. I wasn't far off when I called it that the very first time I saw it. Space Cthulhu seems about right.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station.
The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding.
Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the Council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control, do you copy?
Conduit closing in 40 seconds. Oh, Jesus. I don't have time to fight these things. We just got great timing with the lag.
Hang on! Things are gonna get a little rough.
Bye, everybody. Boom. Go, Mako, go.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
Oh, it's the little model. Good night, sweet prince. You were a worthy steed. Well, I knew we would end up fighting our way through the Citadel. It's pretty exciting, though. The ending is certainly a sensible place for it to happen. Medical kit. Holla. Oh, we got husks.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems.
Good night, everybody. All right. Okay. The map has changed, though. We can't go this way. Hi, Avina.
The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Status report.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
Investigate. Saren.
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is near the vicinity of the Council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
Other survivors.
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
The Council.
What happened to the Council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
Log off.
Come on. We need to stop Saren before it's too late.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill.
All right. Up the elevator we go. To the Citadel Tower. Cannot save it this time.
Inside the arms!
Yeah, good luck fighting Space Cthulhu. Sovereign. Seems very not good.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up! We're going outside!
Nice. Spacewalk. Oh, hey, it's Sovereign. Yeah, shooting Sovereign doesn't do any good. No real surprise there. Citadel Tower maintenance shaft. It's pretty linear. I guess we just go. Yeah. Some gear, nothing compelling. Sovereign. Still can't shoot it. Figure out how to do melee. Oh, I throw it forward. Knocking down a 10, high explosive rounds 10. Those are all big yawns. Exhaust plane. Hey, Sovereign, what up? Hey, we're getting close to it. Visually, anyway. Yay. Citadel defense turret. Geth dropship. Citadel defense turret, average electronics. Do it. real close to Sovereign now. Yeah, I think all the rank 10 stuff is as high as it's ever going to get. We're pretty much done with gear upgrades, because it seems like, either because of a glitch or because they actually didn't do it, we're never going to find it.
I can't get there.
We're never going to find an armor upgrade for Tali, bless her heart. Tsunami 10 assault rifle, Inferno rounds 10. Where am I now? I'm at the Citadel's exterior defense grid. And at the very end, we have emergency access to Citadel Council chambers. Okay. Off we go. Hey, Sovereign. What up, buddy? Oh, hello. Hey, buddy. Around with the heavy turrets. That much is clear. Same shit again. That's gonna be on. All right. Onward we go. Blew up one heavy turret. Say, I don't love the unceremonious way my noble steed was destroyed. Mako served me so well for so very long and so very much of this playthrough. And it survived way worse falls than that. Just putting that out there too. Oh well. I know. Story demanded we not have the Mako for this fight. I just think my noble steed deserved a better send-off. Sovereign should have destroyed it. Somehow. My rewritten last mission would have that happen, and it would be better. Get that happy. Let's get the fourth heavy turret. I think it's actually the closest one, and it's also the last one. Which I like. Now I can go fuck up these troopers. Not be too worried. Hey, Sovereign. How you doing, bud? Boy, we're right under it now. And it's pretty intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. Excellent. Look at that. Okay, there's the emergency access hatch. What about this other path that is apparently here? Better explore this before I leave. Krogan. Caden. Get back in the game. Holy shit. Alright. A whole bunch of stuff. I don't care about any of it, but there it is. That's probably everything. Yeah, it's just alternate paths. Okay. Well, let's go to that access hatch. Hi, Sovereign. You look spooky. Reapers are big and scary. Access hatch, here we go. Ah, the Citadel Tower. We made it. Gotta go to the Citadel Control Console at the Council Chambers. Medical kit. More gas. I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to get a little repetitive. Sledgehammer rounds 10. Big yawn. Don't care. Hey, did we make it? He's gonna be on his little hoverboard again, isn't he? Yep.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Killing Geth is slow work.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
Out of my way.
I'm heading to that master control panel, and you can't stop me.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
You're still dead.
Fancy hardware is not gonna save you.
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
As a slave?
I'd rather die than live like that.
Then you will die. And your companions. Everyone you know and love. Everyone you've ever met. Don't you understand? You will all die. The Reapers can't be stopped, not by the Protheans, not by you. The cycle always continues.
They'll betray you.
The Reapers don't use organics. They devour and discard them. As soon as the conquest is over, you'll be cast aside.
I had no choice. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. Surrender or death. There are no other options.
You gave up.
You could have resisted. You could have fought. Instead, you surrendered. You quit.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for...
Oh, we can have him fight it.
The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's never too late.
There's still one way to stop this. If you've got the guts.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Wow. Not bad. Way to resist at the end, Saren. I mean, I had to talk him into it, but still. Way to be, buddy. Alright, we got Renegade points. And a bunch of experience. Give me 1 second, I just dropped something. All's well. Let's go.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station's arms! Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station!
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
Of course.
You were expecting someone else?
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you sure about this, Shepard? Human casualties will be very high if you send your fleet in now.
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
True. That's why you can't waste reinforcements trying to save the Council. You must hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
Save the Council.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Excellent.
Make sure he's dead.
Uh-oh. This implants.
station is mine.
Saren, but it's really Sovereign.
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
That was kind of a dumb cutscene interruption. I didn't much appreciate that. Get him? Looks like it. Is it over? Oh yes, eat shit, Sovereign. Yes, son of a bitch.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Hit it with everything we got.
Guard on my flank. We're going in.
Get fucked, Sovereign. Nice. R-E-K-T wrecked.
Go!
Ending time. Come on, let's see it.
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Smirk. That was a pretty weak final boss. Oh hey, achievement earned. Yeah, we got the one for completing the game on any difficulty, I'm sure.
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay.
Yeah, no shit.
You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign the Reapers.
Oh good, decent.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Counselor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
Captain Anderson.
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like
Fuck
Captain
you,
Anderson.
Ambassador.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
That's the point.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
I've got work to do.
Don't start patting yourselves on the back just yet. Sovereign wasn't alone. The rest of the Reapers are still out there. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
Oh good. I think this is it, boys and girls. and non-binaries. That was a hell of a ride. Thanks for picking that one, patrons. There it goes. Alright, credits. And I'm gonna turn the music volume down just a hair. Yeah, thoughts on the game. Overall, I really enjoyed it. I had a blast playing it. I'm very happy my patrons picked it. It was great to finally explore it. Lots of different pieces to talk about here. I thought the writing was very solid, if a bit predictable. I mean, the very first time I saw that thing on Eden Prime, I called it Space Cthulhu, and I honestly wasn't far off. I mean, the Reapers are a whole lot like the Great Old Ones, but, you know, the story doesn't really need to be surprising to still be good. I thought that the side content was pretty underdeveloped, but I'm cognizant of the fact the game came out in 2007. At the same time, BioWare also did games like Baldur's Gate, and, well, I guess that was Black Isle. No, that was BioWare, right? I know they did Neverwinter Nights, and other games that had way more robust content, side content, way before this. So I think the side content felt like there was a lot of it, and it felt very shallow. I would have preferred, I think, fewer side missions, fewer side planets, and having them be more well-developed. The map recycling and the side content was absurd. The Mako driving got super repetitive. A lot of the game got really repetitive by the end, and, you know, maybe they didn't actually intend for people like me to come along and try to do everything, but there was a lot of repetition. Like, the side content, mediocre. The core story missions, on the other hand, were great. Like, and I guess there weren't really very many. I mean, there was, Eden Prime, Theros, Noveria, and Viermeyer, and then the ending. I definitely thought that, I think Theros was probably my favorite mission in the entire game. The boss fight with the Thorian got pretty repetitive, but it was definitely the most interesting. More like that. Game mechanics-wise, I thought that, I thought it was pretty good. Like, I liked the combat system. It was easy. I mean, I played the whole thing front to back on Insanity from level 1, and it wasn't hard. I mean, I died a few times, but it wasn't hard. And it felt a lot more like a shooter than it did an RPG. I don't necessarily mind that. It's kind of like I guess I might think of it as like a sci-fi action RPG. But it was very, a lot of emphasis on gunplay. Felt mostly like a cover shooter with a few neat powers. The choices in the dialogue, I thought were honestly a bit overhyped, but that may be because I'm playing this game when it's 14 years old. I'm cognizant of that for sure. The charm and intimidate choices were neat. I thought it was fun that, you know, I could, a few years before Fallout New Vegas, I could win, I guess, the second to last boss fight with speech instead of an actual fight. That was neat. But, my favorite part of this was the early going. Like, I was absolutely fascinated the first time we landed on the Citadel, when I was getting Codex Entries and they were laying the groundwork, building their world, explaining the galaxy. I was learning more about all the different species. I kind of wish that it kept going. Even if the game had been shorter, I think I would have enjoyed it a lot more if front to back it had stayed the end, it all felt pretty damn repetitive. So I would say it's definitely worth playing. I'm sure I'll play 2 and 3 in the future. I realize that one of the big gimmicks of the trilogy is that, you know, you export your Shepard and all the decisions you made get carried through to the sequels. So I'm definitely not getting rid of the save file. I don't know when. It's not going to happen in the next couple of playthroughs, but I'm sure we'll play Mass Effect 2 and 3 in the future, and I'm definitely keeping this Shepard and carrying him forward. But overall, that was a very enjoyable experience. I am pleased that I got all the achievements for Mass Effect 1. I think I missed... I'm gonna miss a few of the trilogy achievements. I looked into it, and the fact that I didn't do a romance in this game means that I'm locked out of Paramore 3 at the end of Mass Effect 3. But in terms of the Mass Effect 1 achievements, I got them all. I completed every assignment, I completed every story mission, maxed out Paragon and Renegade, and I think I got as close as you can get to the level cap in a single playthrough. We got to 57 out of 60, and honestly, it was getting pretty redundant. I found I had by far all the talents I actually cared to have and use. Those last 3 levels wouldn't have done much for me. I don't like the equipment system in this game. Some of it's pretty cool. I like the swapping. What I don't like is how everything is randomized. It makes everything feel too generic. I wish that, like a lot of other RPGs, I wish you could find, like, at the end of a big mission, you could find some concrete big loot reward. I don't know why this game didn't have that. It's like an RPG staple. And it seems like even at that point in the development of the CRPG, it had to be a conscious decision not to do it. And I can't really fathom what the rationale would have been. The completely randomized loot at every level of the game, with no guaranteed rewards at any time. I mean, it made it... Nothing ever felt epic. I never felt like I was getting a really, really big, awesome reward. Like, the best one was probably when I got my Prestige class, you know, the Shock Trooper talents on top of Soldier, after doing the mission on the moon with the Rogue VI. And that reminds me of something else, too. I know I already talked about underdeveloped side content, and I think that there were a whole lot of story threads that were just kind of very underdeveloped in the first place, and they kind of just fizzled and didn't go anywhere when there were some really interesting ideas with them, like the Rogue VI on the moon. Now, perhaps the idea was that those things would get developed more in the sequels, and they do, in fact, get more developed in the sequels. I know, for example, that Cerberus is a really big deal in Mass Effect 2 and 3. I don't know full spoilers or anything, I just know that is a thread that gets picked up and greatly expanded on. But I don't know about the others. Like, we never figured out what was going on with the Rogue VI on the moon and why it started killing things. And, you know, there's just a... It's hard for me to assess the things that were so trilogy-oriented without having played the whole trilogy, having just played the first game. But from where I sit right at this moment, a lot of things feel abandoned and underdeveloped. And I bet that the trilogy experience fixes a lot of that. So make of that complaint what you will. But it was hard, very, very hard, to feel compelled by the side missions after a while. Like, they were cool at first. I liked driving the Mako around. I was really shocked at the first Thresher Maw. And then nothing epic ever happened. All the planets started to look the same. The routine got the same. Find the mineral deposits. Find the salvage juncture. Find the other thing. Do the assignment. and the rewards were always just experience, useless credits, and random loot. Like, and maybe this is something that gets better in the sequels too, I certainly hope so. I think they really need to overhaul the loot system, because completing quests shouldn't ever feel boring. And by the end of this game, it felt pretty catastrophically boring. So it looks like we're getting to the end of the credits. So let me give my personal spiel now. This has been Let's Play Mass Effect. That's a series and a video. So first of all, I hope you'll like the video. I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. If you want to discuss this, any of my other content, this playthrough as a whole, the best place is my Discord server. That link is in the video description. And this, of course, is the end of a Patreon chosen game, which means, lo and behold, it's time to choose another Patreon game. And if you want to get involved in that process, resume, start new career, load career, extras, exit to launcher. Now let's peek at what the extras are. I'm interested in my achievements. Yeah, Medal of Honor, complete the game on any difficulty. Rewards, unlocks assault rifle, shotgun, and sniper rifle talents for all subsequent characters on this profile. That's neat. Complete Medal of Heroism, complete Pharos. Distinguished Service Medal, complete Eden Prime. Council Legion of Merit, complete Veermeyer. Honorarium of Corporate Service, complete Naveria. Lift Mastery, use Biotic Lift 25 times. Unlock Lift talent for all subsequent characters on this profile. Okay, Throw Mastery, Warp Mastery, Singularity Mastery, Barrier Mastery, Stasis Mastery, Damping Specialist, AI Hacking Specialist, Overload Specialist, Sabotage Specialist, First Aid Specialist, Neural Shock Specialist, Meritorious Service Medal, complete Ilos, Archivist, find all primary alien, council races, extinct races, and non-council races Codex entries, Completionist, complete the majority of the game, Medal of Exploration, land on an uncharted world, Medal of Exploration 2, land on 4 uncharted worlds, Medal of Exploration 3, land on 8 uncharted worlds, Soldier Ally, complete 5 missions with the Alliance Soldier Squad member, damage reduction improves by 10%, that's neat. Sentinel Ally, lift and throw recharge time improved by 10%. Krogan Ally, regenerate 1 health per second. Turian Ally, damping and overload recharge time improved by 10%. I didn't know I was getting buffs as I unlocked these, that's pretty cool. Sabotage and AI hacking recharge time improved by 10%. Stasis and barrier recharge time improved by 10%. Accumulate 75% of total possible Paragon or Renegade points. Spectre Inductee, become a Spectre. Charismatic, use Charm or Intimidate to resolve an impossible situation. Search and Rescue, locate Dr. Tassoni in the Artemis Tau Cluster. Colonial Savior, complete the Bring Down the Sky mission. Insanity 1, complete Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3 on Insanity without changing difficulty. Okay. Insanity 2, complete 2 games in Mass Effect Legendary Edition on Insanity without changing difficulty. Insanity 3, complete all 3 games in Mass Effect Legendary Edition on Insanity without changing difficulty. Oh yeah, so here we go. Paramour 1, establish a romantic relationship in Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3. Paramour 2, establish or rekindle a romantic relationship in 2 games in Mass Effect Legendary Edition. And this is the one I am locked out of. Paramour 3, establish or rekindle a romantic relationship in all 3 games in Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Long Service Medal, finish Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 with the same character. Recruit, kill 250 enemies in Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3. Soldier, kill 1,000 enemies in Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3. Veteran, kill 2,000 enemies in Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3. And Bruiser, kill 100 enemies with melee attacks in Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3. So, I suppose in the sequels I'm going to have to figure out how to do melee attacks, but there we go. Those are the only extras I really care about. So, as I was saying, this is the end of the second Patreon game. So, as I'm recording this, the nominees for the next game have been set and voting is underway. So, you know, it's too late to decide what the third game is, but if you want to get involved in selecting the Patreon games, the Patreon link is in the video description. As I did with Mass Effect and with Parasite Eve before it, once a game is selected, I play it through to the end. I play it for maximum completion, whether it's getting repetitive or not, and then I have my supporters select another one. So if you want to get involved in that process, you have that option. Regardless, I do really want to thank you for watching. I'm grateful for your time and attention, both in this video and in the entirety of this series, and I hope to see you for the next one. We'll be back tomorrow with the start of the Stanley Parable proper, the main game, after playing the demo yesterday, after doing the demo yesterday. And on Thursday, I don't yet know what the game will be, but we will see what the new Patreon game is. So thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, and I will see you soon.